Hello students, welcome back to Velasar Learning Channel. In today's video, we will discuss important multiple choice questions on GST, time of supply, which are very useful for BCom, BMS, BAF, CA, CS, CMA and other commerce students. So these are the questions are important for the university exams, competitive exams and professional courses also. I will explain each question along with the correct answers and reasons so you can clearly understand the concept. So let us begin today's MCQ sessions. The first question, MCQ, time of supply of goods under forward charge is earlier of dash. Important thing is what? The concept here is what? Goods. Okay. The options are, first option, date of payment of delivery of date of delivery. B option, date of invoice or last date of invoice or the date of payment. Okay. C option, date of dispatch only, and last is date of receipt of goods. The right answer will be date of invoice or last date of issue of invoice or date of payment. Out of these three dates, whichever is earlier will be the and taken as what? Time of supply. The reason is also given here. As per the section 12 subsection 2, time of supply of goods is earlier of date of issue of invoice or the last date on which invoice is required to be issued or date of receipt of payment. The correct answer will be the what? B, that is date of invoice or last date of invoice, issue of invoice or date of payment. The next MCQ, time of supply of services. Here the point is services. The services, what will be the time of supply in respect to services? That too for the forward charge. Okay, time of supply of services under forward charge is earlier of dash. The four options out of that, first option given here is date of agreement or date of payment. Second option is date of completion of service. Third option is date of invoice if issued within the prescribed time or date of payment. And fourth option is date of receipt of service. The correct answer will be the C, date of invoice. Date of invoice if issued within the prescribed time, that is the invoice must be issued within the prescribed time limit. The time limit is given, within that time limit the invoice if issued, then that will be the invoice date will be taken as time of supply or the date of payment will be taken as time of supply. The reason here given is under section 13 subsection 2, time of supply of service is earlier of the date of invoice if issued within the prescribed period or date of receipt of payment. That is the correct answer and reason for the correct answer. Third option, third MCQ, we can say if the invoice for services is not issued within the prescribed time, the time of supply is. The options are, first option, date of payment only. B option, date of provision of services or date of payment, whichever is earlier. Third option, date of agreement, and date of filing of return. The correct answer will be date of provision of service or date of payment, whichever is earlier. The B option is the correct answer. And the reason is, if invoice is not issued within the prescribed time limit, the time of supply is earlier of date of provision of service or date of receipt of payment. That is the reason. The next MCQ will be time of supply under reverse charge. Here the important thing is what? Reverse charge. Reverse charge, time of supply. The time of supply under reverse charge in respect of goods is earlier of dash. The four options, first option is date of invoice or payment. B option, date of receipt of goods or payment or 30 days from the supplier's invoice. C option, date of entry in the books. And fourth one is date of dispatch. The correct answer will be date of receipt of goods or payment or 30 days from supplier's invoice. That is the correct answer. And the reason here given is, as per the section 12 subsection 3, time of supply under reverse charge for goods is earlier of date of receipt of goods or date of payment or the 30 days from supplier's invoice. That is the reason for the correct answer. The next MCQ will be time of supply under reverse charge services. Here it is reverse charge in respect of services. The time of supply under reverse charge services includes dash. Okay, what is the right answer? The options are given here is what? 60 days from date of invoice, 30 days from invoice, and 90 days from invoice, and 45 days from invoice. The right answer is 60 days from date of invoice. The reason is under section 13 subsection 3, the time of supply under reverse charge for the services include 60 days from date of issue of invoice by the supplier. Okay, the next MCQ for the time of supply. The time of supply for the voucher identifiable to specific supply is dash. The options are date of redemption, date of issue of voucher, date of payment, and date of invoice. The correct answer is date of issue of voucher. The reason is also given as per the section 12 subsection 4 or the 13 subsection 4, that is in respect of services we can say, and goods, the both are given sections. If supply is identifiable at the time of issue of voucher, time of supply is date of issue of voucher. Okay, the date which the voucher is issued will be considered as time of supply. The next MCQ, interest for delayed payment is taxable at the time of dash. The first option is original invoice, second option is agreement, third option is receipt of such interest, fourth option due date of payment. The right answer is receipt of such interest. The reason is given as per section 12 subsection 6 or 13 subsection 6, time of supply for the interest and the late fees or the penalty is the date of receipt. When the interest is received or the late fees or the penalties received, that date will be the considered as what? Time of supply. Okay. The next MCQ, in case of change in the rate of tax. Here the concept is change of rate. Okay. In case of change in the rate of tax, if goods are supplied before change and the invoice issued after the change, time of supply depends on dash. First option only date of supply, second option date only date on invoice, third option provision for section 14, fourth option date of return filing. The correct answer is what? C, provision for section 14. And the reason is section 14 specifically determines time of supply in case involving change in the rate of tax. Next MCQ, where time of supply cannot be determined under section 12 or 13, it shall be dash. Okay, if the time of supply cannot be determined under section 12 or 13, then what will be the time of supply? That is MCQ. The options are first option date of payment, second option date of filing return, C option date on which tax is paid, and fourth one is date of agreement. The correct answer will be date on which tax is paid, and the reason is as per section 12 subsection 5 or 13 subsection 5, where the time of supply cannot be determined, it shall be the date on which tax is paid. Okay, when tax is paid, that date will be taken as time of supply. Next one, for continuous supply of service, if due date of payment is ascertainable from contract, time of supply is dash. First option date of completion, second option date of receipt of payment only, third option date of invoice or due date of payment, whichever is earlier. The last one is end of financial year. The correct answer is what? C option date of invoice or due date of payment, whichever is earlier. And the reason for this correct answer is given for continuous supply of services, time of supply is linked to the due date of payment as per the contract or date of invoice as prescribed under section 13, read with invoicing provisions. So this was some of the MCQs on the based topic time of supply. Students, I hope this video helped you understand the important MCQs on GST time of supply. Regular and practice of MCQ will help you to improve your exam performance, increase your confidence, and scope high marks in the examinations. More MCQ videos of GST or direct taxes or accounting and commerce subjects will be uploaded regularly on this channel. Subscribe now to the Vilasha Learning channels and press the bell icon to get regular updates on important MCQs, exam questions and concept-based learnings and score more marks in your examination. Thank you.